Hey folks, welcome back. Pop Retro 1 on Instagram and on Twitter if you use those services. Facebook.com/PopRetro1. Wanted to quickly show you what came in the most recent horror pack. This would be the horror pack November edition. This arrived late November, and we are now into December, so I thought I better show this before the next one arrives. And so I'm going on a little trip this weekend, so I wanted to knock out a couple of stacks of haul videos this week so that I can pass them along to you so you can take a look and have a little bit of content up there as I am off and away. So let's open up the horror pack and see what they sent. You can find them at HorrorPack.com. It's a subscription service, and they sell DVDs as well as Blu-rays. Each one, you can get a service for each one, or you can get it mixed, or you can get both, I think. So you can just go over to their website and check that out if that interests you. All right, up first, we have, from 2019, it is Annabelle Comes Home. I'll just quickly go through these so that I'm not doing another 20-minute video when it only needs to be a fraction of that. Now, the Conjuring series, I've been holding out for a set, and I think there already is a set of like all 6 films, and so I'm going to leave this one in the shrink wrap and, you know, sell it or make this one a giveaway. But love those killer doll movies, though. Man, growing up, it was, of course, Child's Play, and then all those Puppet Master movies and all those sorts of things. It's great that these films are still popular. And this one came out in 2019, and I mean, it made like $230 million at the box office, I think, on about a $25 million budget. So these are very, very popular still. So there you go, Annabelle Comes Home, one of the sequels. All right, up next, we've got from Dark Sky Films, it is Before the Fire. Look at that, she is properly wearing her mask, as you can see. As a global pandemic engulfs Los Angeles, rising TV star Ava Boone is forced to flee the mounting chaos and return to her rural hometown. As she struggles to acclimate to a way of life she left behind long ago, her homecoming attracts a dangerous figure from her past, threatening both her and the family that serves as her only sanctuary. So let's go ahead and open this one up. Where is my opener? All right, Before the Fire. A little apocalyptic, end of the world stuff. When did this one come out? 2020, of course. So there's a look at it without the shrink wrap. And there's a look at the disc. All right, 2 more. We got 2 more in this horror pack stack. And, ooh, very cool. Very excited for this one. You may not be, because this has got to be a fairly common title, but I don't have it. And in fact, I never watched it. And it is It, based on the Stephen King novel. Now, I grew up I was a kid in the 80s. I was a high schooler in the early 90s. And I think it was 1990. I was like a freshman in high school, maybe, or 8th grade, when Stephen King's It, the miniseries, aired on ABC, and I loved it. I taped it on the old VHS, and I rewatched it over and over and over again. And, you know, I mean, it's reboot fever, you know, here in modern times. And so I don't rush out to watch every reboot or even on stuff that I enjoyed from the past. And a lot of it just has to do with time. I like retro, vintage entertainment, which is kind of what this channel is sort of about, is going back and checking out all that old stuff and some of the more obscure old stuff that I didn't see back then growing up. So this obviously does not fall into that, but in fact, what year did this one come out? It was like 2017. Looks like 2017, 2016, somewhere around there. But I have been meaning to pick this up because I do want to check it out. And now I don't have to buy it separately. Take off the shrink wrap. Because Warner Brothers Entertainment, along with HorrorPack, has brought it my way for the home library. There's a look at the disc. And the Eco case, folks. Don't press too hard with your finger on the other side or you will burst through the Eco case and bust up your art. Insert art. Whatever that art on the inside is called. All right, up next, finally, we have the HorrorPack exclusive. Every month they send you an exclusive DVD, Blu-ray, that is only available from HorrorPack. And lately, these have almost exclusively been low-budget horror movies that are fairly recent. So things that have been released over the past just a couple of years, handful of years. And often I think HorrorPack has been the reason why these are getting physical releases. So otherwise, you'd only be able to find this on like video on demand, VOD, whatever. So streaming services. And this month we have the HorrorPack limited edition Blu-ray of It Hatched. So we just had It. Now we've got It Hatched. Goofy horror at its finest, says Mick Ratings. A young couple move back to Iceland and purchase an old house with plans to turn it into a bed and breakfast. They come looking for a peaceful life, but after having strange visions, they discover something evil is lurking beneath their basement and hunting them in their dreams. Once Mira gives birth to an egg, the couple find themselves in a fight for their very lives. So there you go. Let me open this one up. This is sort of the fun part. Maybe the funnest part of HorrorPack is that, you know, you're almost guaranteed to have not seen whatever the exclusive is. And there's nowhere else to get these, you know, exclusives except for from HorrorPack, you know, aside from picking them up used later on the used market. Let's see, this one's got one of the old school tabs on the side. Open that baby up, and there's a look at the disc art. So we got Stephen King's It and not Stephen King's It Hatched. So we got two It titles this month. So there you have it. That is the HorrorPack for November 2022. Stay tuned. I'm going to be posting some more haul videos throughout the rest of this week and over the weekend, and I will see you then.